Chat working, no sound.
Thank you.
Oh, we're live. We're live.
Are we live now? We're live.
We
Perfect.
are live.
Thank you. Apologies for the slight technical delays, everybody, on the watch-along, but welcome to the Hampton and Richmond Borough watch-along. Thank you for all your patience as we're here live at Beverley Stadium. Hampton and Richmond Borough against Bath City here on a very wet and cold afternoon. And it's currently 0-0 with 4 minutes gone here so far, with Bath City making a fast start, Paul, but Hampton and Richmond Borough having one chance of their own.
Yes, they are a long throw from Harry Thomas. Didn't quite go as long as he thought it would, but it fell to Mike Atkinson. Just couldn't quite get it under control. Handball.
So Bath City on the attack here, but Atkinson is able to win it back in our half. But then Mitchell Beardmore is then just brought down. Then it'll be a free kick there to Bath City.
Dangerous position, this.
So yeah, this does look like it's a dangerous position for Bath City. Also, apologies everybody who's tuning in the watch along. My headphones don't work as far as this, so I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything that Paul's saying, so that's why I've got one ear out. So I'll do my best to try and listen to the excellent commentary from Paul here. So apologies if I'm having to ask Paul to repeat himself.
You probably don't want to hear it anyway.
No, don't, Paul, don't be silly. I know it's your debut here on the watch along, but you'll be excellent nonetheless. And hopefully we can get the same from Hampton Richmond Borough this afternoon, as they need to get themselves back to winning ways, as they're on a bit of an awful run at the moment. But that draw away to Horsham last week was certainly encouraging from Hampton Richmond Borough, as from Tommy, who sat here to my left, was at the game and said it was very encouraging, the performance. And looking at that starting 11 today, as we've discussed, Paul, that is a very strong starting 11 for Hampton Richmond Borough. Absolutely.
I feel like when you're on a losing run...
Oh! Little nudge there potentially, but no.
Maybe,
goal kick.
Bit soft for me.
Bit soft.
Not for me, not for me.
No, Paul's not having it.
Not complaining if it was given, though.
No, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like when you're on a losing run, when it rains, it pours.
Yes.
Obviously not, no pun intended with the weather. But
yes.
I feel like the new players back from injury, getting the new signings in, and the Horsham game looking bright. Hopefully this is the turning point.
Fingers crossed. You are absolutely right with that being the turning point. So Charlie Binns, I was saying, obviously none of you would have heard me with the stream being off, but Charlie Binns makes his league debut for Bath City today. So we'll see how he gets on this afternoon for Bath City, and hopefully we can spoil his debut, Paul.
Fingers crossed.
Who have we got in the chat there? Jack Lonergan, the live stream will be up and running in a few minutes. Apologies for technical difficulties. Well, thank you very much, Jack. Of course, Jack is a member of our media team, and thank you very much for tuning in. Diego as well. You're right, lads. How are we doing? Well, yes, we're doing all right, Diego. Thank you very much for the comment. It's been a level start here at the moment. Apologies you're not here, Diego, but no, I hope you're doing all right, sir. And then Susan 1875 FOR, who is our goalkeeper? Well, I'm glad you asked, Susan. I can give you an answer for that. So it's number 26, Matt Rowley. Matt Rowley's on loan from Reading at the moment, as that's a corner ball for Hampton Richmond Borough, and it's just a near post. Oh! God, I should stop talking, Susan, as we nearly had a superb opportunity for Hampton and Richmond Borough in the 7th minute there, as that corner ball comes in at the back post there. Paul, did you see that? Talk us through it there.
So it's a corner kick's come in from, I think it's Gardner on the far side. It's been floated right over to the back post, and Davide Rodari has leapt like a salmon over the back of the Bath City player, and he's hit the left post.
Oh my goodness me. So 8 minutes gone here. It's Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0. The first real opportunity coming in. There's another corner for Hampton Richmond Borough. It comes into the back post, and that one will go out for a goal kick this time. But yeah, what a superb opportunity there for Hampton and Richmond Borough there, Paul.
Yeah, I think that's what we've been missing a bit of height in the box. I feel like with players like Massey and Rodari out injured, we're missing a bit of physicality for corners and set pieces. But he's shown there that he's back.
Yeah, he's back. Well, could the Beavers be back?
The Beavers are back.
Fingers crossed. So, apologies, Susan, there. I was just talking you through our new goalkeeper. So, Matt Rowley, he's on loan from Reading, who, of course, are in League One in the Football League. And, well, from what I understand, obviously, he got a clean sheet on his debut against Horsham. So, from what I've heard from other fans and members of the club, he's had a really bright start with Hampton Richmond Borough. So, fingers crossed we see more of the same from him this afternoon. As that ball's played into Kai Innocent there on the near side, but Barty's doing their best to dispossess him, but Charlie Sayers can win it back to Kai Innocent, and Kai Innocent whips that in very deep in the back post. Oh! And that was very close, Paul.
Yeah, Kai Innocent's picked up the ball, a bit of pinball in there, but it's fallen to him, and he's gone to try and cross it in with his left foot. Slight miscue, but it's almost crept in at the far post.
Hampton and Richmond in these last couple of minutes looking very bright going forward at the moment. Maya 003, Beavers. Yep, that's my girlfriend in the chat there. Thank you very much, Ellie. I hope you're having a very pleasant afternoon, whatever you're up to. I think you're meant to be going to the theatre, aren't you? Well, if you are tuning in from the theatre, that's real commitment. So thank you very much, Ellie.
It's like worrying for the theatre. It can't be that good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that, Paul. So throw in then for Hampton and Richmond Borough then on the far side. And Harry Gardner will be taking this one for the Beavers. Looking to find Ronan Silva, but Danny Greenslade was there for the Romans. Greenslade collects it again, but it's gone out of play and will be a throw-in again for Hampton Richmond Borough. And Harry Gardner will be taking this one. Oh, sorry, Ellie, you're at the cinema. I do apologise, not the theatre. Well, close enough. What are you watching at the cinema? Do let us know. Actually, you should have your phone on at the cinema.
Say, you can't get your phone
You've got to
out.
be on your phone in the cinema, Ellie. I can't believe it.
People in the back row are fuming.
Yeah. So, throw in for Hampton Richmond Borough then on the far side. Harry Gardner to take. And he throws it down. Looking to find Davide Radari. But caught offside there, and it'll be goal kick to Bath City there. So, I suppose as the audience, Paul, didn't get a chance to talk about our pre-match business, we were just talking about a lot of loanee signings coming in. So a lot of changes in the personnel here for Hampton Richmond Borough. But one name I want to pick at is the loan signing of Junior Dixon on loan from Boreham Wood. Of course, Boreham Wood flying high in the National League at the moment, but I've seen Junior Dixon play, and for me, he's quite a good player. So hopefully he'll come on this afternoon. You look at that bench pool, we've got some real attacking threat on there. You know, like Reece Greco-Cox as well is back. So, you know, could be a very exciting changes Alan Julian might have to make.
Absolutely, and I think it's the first time in a while that Alan Julian's really had a strong bench that he can turn to if he needs it.
Absolutely, and this is Fasamani with a shot, and it was on target, but deflected by Bath City. And it's won back by Gardner and deflected again. So Hampton and Richmond at the moment really marching on forward here, putting a lot of pressure on that Bath City back line.
It's been a really bright start to this first half for Hampton and Richmond Borough. I have to say, I think this could be our half with the wind going the way it's going. The ball is holding up and it's giving us a lot of territory. And
a lot of rain as well. So throw-in comes in, looking to find Radari, knocks it on, still in the box though. Gardner, dangerous, into Fasamani if he can get there. To Ronan Silva now, deflected, it's still alive. Sayers, and then safely in the hands of Charlie Binns there. Wow, again, yeah, like you're saying, Paul, Hampton and Richmond really on the charge at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a really, really strong start. Lots of chances, lots of shots off, which I think we've been missing in the last few weeks, so it's promising signs.
And that goal kick looking to find Brad Ash. Oh, handball there from
it's
Brad
gotta
Ash,
be handball.
And he's going to give the handball there, yeah, against Bradley Ash. Well, Bradley Ash is the current Bath City top goal scorer on 5, and then Will Jenkins-Davis is the next top goal scorer on 4. But then any of the other goal scorers, it would appear, well, they're the only 2 prolific goal scorers we've seen for Bath City, where if you compare that to Hampton Richmond Borough, the goals have been spread amongst the side. I don't know whether you want to put that down to a lot of rotation, but it's good to see that there's been goals coming from all sorts of avenues from Hampton Richmond Borough so far this season.
Yeah, you can take it both ways. You could take it that, goals come from all areas, everyone's getting involved, everyone's trying to get in good form. But on the other side, you could also say that a lot of rotation and no one's really hit amazing form. No one's hit a purple patch.
No, exactly. And obviously we have been hampered with a lot of injuries, have Hampton Richmond Borough. So, you know, it has been a very unlucky run this last month. As Jordan Alves going to try and chase down onto that, but Matt Rowley will get there. Of course, yes, and Alan Julian did say in his post-match interview after the Leatherhead game that he was alluding to that, you know, being out of the FA Trophy is not necessarily the worst thing, as it does mean that Hampton Richmond Borough can concentrate on the league, as Hampton Richmond do find themselves at the bottom end of the league table at the moment. But of course, Hampton Richmond Borough looking to change that this afternoon. There's 14 minutes gone here at Beverley Stadium. Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0. Again, this is... I'm also thinking there's a lot of aggression from Hampton Richmond Borough at the moment. You know, it's Hampton Richmond Borough looking to really try and lay it on thick with Bath City at the moment, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a hefty challenge from Charlie Sayers just there. But yeah, you can tell that Hampton Richmond Borough, we're up for it today.
Yeah, it's very strong siders, and Ronan Silver there just getting his boots through that.
Flying in yet again.
Cracking stuff. So another throw in then to Bath City on this near side. And it's gone a bit too long, and it's gone all the way back to Alan Massey. And oh yes, of course, you know, I know that the viewers weren't listening into our Alan Massey chat, but obviously it's so great to have Alan Massey back in the side, isn't it, Paul?
Oh, absolutely. He provides us with so much leadership, so much experience, sense of calm on the ball, dominant in the air. That's so good to have him back.
Yeah, it was a real big miss, I think, with Alan Massey going off injured in the Western-super-Mare game earlier in the season. And Davide Radari as well, picking up that injury in the FA Cup home game against Eastleigh. But Davide Radari, of course, in the starting 11, and he's obviously starting today. And here he is just trying to intercept Danny Greenslade as Greenslade then finds Tilson.
Absolutely. One thing about Radari is that he tried to come back in that Eastleigh game from injury, but he got injured straight away, so he's got to be careful today.
And look at the running, Paul. You know, we are really pressing hard on Bath City at the moment, trying to cause them as many problems as we can. And Alan Massey then finds Charlie Sayers in the centre.
Oh, good turn. Oh, or not.
Oh, and who's that gone down there?
I think
that's Alex Wilkie there.
Alex Wilkie on the far side, head injury.
QPR Loney just down on the deck at the moment, and just took a little blow to the head there. And of course, with concussion protocol, Paul, you know, we must always give the player the attention they need, just to double check that they're safe to play on.
Oh, of course, absolutely paramount, player safety.
And I must say, this weather really is a bit gross. You know, it's horrible conditions to play in out there today, which, you know, well, I'm a big fan of the Bunch of Amateurs series. I was listening to Mark White talk about weather, and he was saying in games like these, he was describing as a bit of a leveller. You know, he was saying that for either side, you know, it sort of balances things out, as either side can really struggle to play in the conditions, Paul. So this could be a very even contest, but like you said, Paul, it's been very much Hampton Richmond Borough with the chances at the moment.
Yeah, one thing I would say about the weather is when the rain and the wind is all going one way, it can be a game of two halves a bit. At the moment, it's all Hampton Richmond Borough because they've got the wind coming behind them, so the ball is holding up in the air. Charlie Binns' goal kicks are going nowhere. So I feel like Matt Rowley might struggle a bit in the second half if the wind doesn't change.
Yeah, absolutely. And what other comments we've got here? Jack Lonergan, of course. What shape are we playing? Seems we have four centre-backs. Is it a 5-4-1?
No, it is a 3-4-3. So Charlie Sayers is in midfield, so it's a back three of Alex Wilkie, Alan Massey, obviously on his return, and Harry Thomas. Kai Innocence at left wing back, with Harry Gardner's playing right wing back today. Then we've got Charlie Sayers and Super Mike Atkinson in midfield, and then a front three of Davide Radari, Craig Fasamade, and Ronan Silver.
There you go, Jack. It's answered there for you there, as Paul knows a lot more about that stuff than I do.
Far too much time on Football Manager.
So Harry Thomas on the near side could win the ball back for Hampton Richmond Borough. But it's gone all the way back to the Bath City back line, who switched the play out to Greenslade on the far side, as Greenslade starts an attack for the Romans. And it's out to the far side as Bath City are just dancing at the edge of the Hampton Richmond penalty area there, and the Beavers can clear it away to Fasamade. And Tilson out to Kieran Parcell. And Wilkie just tries to put Brad Ash off, and it'll be a throw-in to Hampton Richmond Borough. Mark Smith, 9256. Hi guys, haven't missed anything. My Chelsea won second, and they're second in the Prem. Yes, was it Enzo that got the second goal, I believe, Mark? So did it finish 2-0 that game? So Chelsea flying high, of course, in the Premier League at the moment. But have you missed anything? Well, all you've missed so far is it has been Hampton Richmond on top in terms of the chances, Mark, but it remains 0-0 here with 19 minutes played at Beverley Stadium. Is Sayers playing in midfield, Jack Lonergan says?
He is. It's him and Mike Atkinson in midfield.
There we go. Emily A102. Is it raining? Yes, it certainly is, Emily.
That is my girlfriend.
Oh, is it?
Having a good joke in the chat there.
What's the battle of the girlfriends, Paul? I've got my missus on as well. Can you believe it? I don't think we've ever had this live on the watch along. Both girlfriends watching in. Well, Ellie and Emily, pleasure. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Bath City now on the tap, looking then to find Jenkins Davis. Jenkins Davis just coming under a bit of pressure there from Massey. Back to Tilson. Ball comes in low, but then Hampton Richmond defend it well.
But it's sustained pressure here for Bath at the moment. They've kind of sort of building into the game.
Yeah, as Mitchell Beardmore is just causing a few problems on that far side. As Bath City have to go all the way back to Purcell. And Hampton Richmond can win it back with Kai Innocent there, just looking to find Fasamade, who's going to try and charge forward, but Ollie Tomlinson can collect, and Davide Radari's interception there gives it back to Ronan Silva, back to Radari. Radari into Atkinson. Back to Radari. Radari being so prolific at the start of this season. It's great to have him back in the side as play switched, and it's going to find Kai Innocent, who keeps it in play. Good job. Back to Thomas. Oof. Oh, not quite. I think, well, was that a shot or was he looking to pick out?
I think he was eyeing up Harry Gardner on the far side, but he's just caught it all wrong.
Oh, there we go. Back to Massey. Kai Innocent's just come under a little bit of pressure there from the Bath back line as Bath there look to break forward there with Joe Rains, and now he finds Jordan Alves there. Alves is charging forward into the penalty area, and
guess
Alan Massey, classic vintage Alan Massey there to sweep it away, but only as far as Rains. Tilton out to Greenslade. Greenslade was going for a shot there, but cleared away. Oof. And there's going to be a free kick then to Bath City there. In a good area, you could say there, Paul. You could just, I mean, could you have a go from that range?
You could, but it's going to have to be a serious effort to beat Matt Rowley in goal.
Well, Matt Rowley certainly had a good start to life at Hampton Richmond Borough at the moment. Wilson home for 336. Come on, HRB. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Smith, 956. Cheers, matey. No, cheers to you, sir. Jack Lonergan, yes, he is still injured. Is it his knee? Oh, who talked about the injury?
I think we're on about Paul Field.
Oh, Paul Field. Oh, yes, he is still injured there, and there's it. The ball's whipped in there. It's dangerous from Bath, but Wilkie tries to get it away, only as far as Alves.
No, never.
And then Alves is brought down, but Ronan Silva can start an attack here for Hampton Richmond Boroughs. This is a good start for Hampton Richmond on the attack here to find Fasamade. Players switched, and unfortunately goes all the way out for a Bath City throw.
It looked like Ronan Silva was tripped there in the middle of the pitch. The refs kind of acknowledged it and then waved play on.
Oh,
yes. Thought that was a bit strange.
Yeah.
But yeah. He looked like he was going to run beyond the defence, and he just got taken out. And attack was over, really.
Oh, great. That was a great shame for Hampton Richmond Borough there. Diego as well with a little thumbs up there. Thank you very much, Diego. So Alex Wilkie just headers that one out again for another throw into Bath City on the far side with Danny Greenslade to take. Well, of course, those of you may remember when Bath City came here last time out, it was a 5-0 victory to Bath City last time out. So, of course, Hampton Richmond Borough will be looking to completely change that this time, as Will Jenkins-Davis has just brought down there on the far side, as the Bath City fans are not happy with that.
Gardner's got to be careful here. That's 2 or 3 now.
And is the referee going to go to his notebook here?
Yeah, everything's coming down Gardner's side at the minute. He's trying his best, but he's just mistiming a few tackles.
As Scott Forbes just walking past us here from the commentary area. Great to see Scott, of course. And it is going to be a yellow card. But is that to Alex Wilkie, was it? Alex Wilkie getting the yellow card there. So that's the first bit of cheese coming the way. First bit of cheese coming the way of Alex Wilkie.
What kind of cheese is it?
Oh, it's got to be a cheddar.
Oh, classic cheddar.
Yeah. One of my favourite cheeses. But we don't want any red Leicesters this afternoon. So then, free kick then for Bath City, and it's dangerously whipped in there as it's knocked on, and just narrowly goes wide there. Goal kick for Hampton Richmond Borough. So, of course, yes, last time Bath City came here, 5-0 winners they were. They took all 3 points back down to Somerset. Last time Hampton Richmond Borough won against Bath City was back in January 2022. So it's been quite a while since Hampton Richmond Borough have managed to get 3 points against Bath City. That was a 4-0 win here at BEAVERS Stadium. So we'll have to go back some way since Hampton Richmond Borough picked up all 3 points.
What I'd do for a 4-0 win today.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And this is Fasamade now. The ball's managed to get to on the edge of the penalty area. Fasamade into Silva. Radari with a shot, and it's well over the bar. But nice pattern of play there, Paul. We managed to get it to Radari, but just the shot well over.
Yeah, a bit of role reversal there. You'd think it would be Radari that was the one holding the ball up, but it's actually Fasamade, and Radari, unfortunately, has got the shot all wrong, leaning back miles over the bar, but nice patterns of play.
Certainly. Diego said, what's wrong with Red Leicester? Well, there's nothing wrong with the actual physical cheese, Diego, but I'm obviously metaphorically talking in terms of a red card, as you know, and obviously that's no good at all. We don't want any Red Leicesters coming the way of Hampton Richmond Borough. But of course, Bath City, we don't mind that. Bath City can pick up as much Red Leicester as they like.
Good cheese, though.
Good cheese,
excellent cheese.
And a yellow card for them, I suppose, a double Gloucester or something like that.
Okay.
Because
like
that's their about. Yeah.
Should be a sin bin if they have sin bin.
Sin bin, yeah. So free kick then for Hampton Richmond Borough on the halfway line, and it's Harry Gardner standing over this. As Hampton Richmond just lining themselves up. Just on the edge of the penalty area here, and that ball comes in. Looking to find the head of Massey, but it's gone all the way through, and it'll go out for a goal kick.
It's a dangerous ball, that. I'm surprised no one's attacking it.
Yeah, it was a good ball in from Harry Gardner, but could not make it count. So 26 minutes gone here at BEAVERS Stadium. Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0. Best chances of the half coming the way of Hampton Richmond Borough, and that best chance was that corner delivery, and Davide Radari, as you said, Paul, leaping up like a salmon at the back post there, but just couldn't quite get it on target. So Charlie Binns with his league debut then, with that goal kick, and again, they're not having too much success with those goal kicks, are they?
No, they're not. They're not going past the halfway line. The wind and the rain is really holding it up. So, yeah, he's struggling a little bit.
And again, that ball will go out for a throw into Hampton Richmond Borough as they're looking to find their number 11, Bradley Ash. And Brad Ash, of course, he's 29 years of age, Bradley Ash, and he's been around the block. He's very much very well known at the National League South level, bit the likes of Weymouth and Torquay. Now throwing to Bath City on the far side with Danny Greenslade to take this throw in. Oh, and Alex Wilkie is doing his best to try and hold up Bradley Ash there. And done well, and goes all the way back to Rowley, and he goes long, but only as far as the Bath City back line, but well intercepted there by Kai Innocent now, and Kai Innocent starts to attack into Ronan Silva. Ronan Silva still in a bit of space. He's going to go for a shot, but deflected. But can Hampton Richmond Borough keep it alive? They can. Ronan Silva might go for another shot, but instead Bath City can get it away now as Bath City are on the attack here. And well intercepted by Charlie Sayers, and Charlie Sayers couldn't pick the right pass and goes all the way back to Charlie Binns. Yeah, you can see, well, obviously Binns just playing out short this time, obviously acknowledging the bad weather.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not done that off goal kick, because he seems adamant that they're going to go long. Maybe not trusting his centre-backs on the ball, perhaps, but...
Perhaps indeed. Yeah. But yeah, in the last 10 minutes or so, Paul, it's been a little bit scrappy, would you say?
Yeah, been a bit end-to-end. Like, we had that counter-attack, then we had another counter-attack. It's been a bit scrappy, I agree, yeah.
A little bit scrappy, but no team really holding down the possession at the moment. and there's been plenty of interceptions from either side. And then Ollie Tomlinson just thumps that out to make it another throw in to Hampton Richmond Borough as the rain really is coming down. Yes, Emily, it absolutely is raining here. If you needed further clarity on that matter.
It is miserable.
It is, yeah, this is a miserable day for a game of football.
Yeah, at least if it's raining, give it like full blast.
Yeah.
It's kind of just that awkward rain.
Yeah. But you say that, but it does look really dense in there. I mean, would you say that's dense rain, Tommy?
It's not exactly rain, it's not drizzle either.
It's not exactly rain or drizzle either.
It's in the middle of rain and drizzle.
Yeah.
It's in the middle, which is the worst possible kind of rain, perhaps you could say.
The heavy
Well,
drizzle.
we haven't had a lot of football to talk about, really. We're just talking about the rain and cheese at the moment, Paul.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you how the game state currently is at the moment. So Charlie Binns then with the goal kick then. Looking to find Brad Ash, which he does. And then Atkinson can collect and goes all the way back to Rowley. And Rowley thumps it long, trying to find Fasamade. And then Charlie Sayers can win it back for the Beavers. Oh, and his footwork was well there, but... Oh. Well, I did think that was a throw in at Bath City, but play continues in Hampton Richmond. Just charging forward on the near side, into the box then, looking to find Fasamade, and Davide Radare nearly got there, but Bath City clear their line to get it away, but only as far as Harry Thomas now on the halfway line.
Yeah, Charlie says he's conned the referee there. He's just picked up the ball with confidence and gone, it's our throw. And the rest gone, yes.
Absolutely love to see it. And then well dispossessed there by Mike Atkinson as Gardner wins it as it comes off Danny Green, saying it will be now corner kick to Hampton and Richmond Borough. Of course, Hampton and Richmond Borough on a wretched run of form. Haven't picked up a win since the 30th of August here against Ebbsfleet United. So Hampton and Richmond Borough hopefully can get themselves back to winning ways if they can. Diego, Paul, have you got the new Football Manager? Is it as bad as people say it is?
I haven't got the new Football Manager because I've heard about how bad it is. Obviously, they didn't release a game last year, so everyone was expecting big things, and I think it's not lived up to the expectation. Hoping they fix it though. They're planning to update it, so fingers crossed.
Well, hopefully they fix it, and if you do buy Football Manager, you have Hampton Richmond Borough as your team. Clint Rhodes, 5424 HRBFC. Come on, you Beavers. Yes, absolutely, sir. As it's a corner kick for Hampton Richmond Borough on this near side. Harry Gardner standing over this one. Oh, it's very deep.
We're liking our deep corners today.
Yeah, but that was a little too deep, and it does go all the way out for a Bath City goal kick.
Mm. Yeah, I think sorry, but you go.
Well, I was just going to say we've had over 32 minutes played here now, and overall, Paul, how would you say the game's gone so far?
I'll be honest. It's been a fairly dull game at the moment. There's not a lot going on. Relying on pot shots for chances. I think maybe the weather is playing its part. I know we've been banging on about it non-stop. But I feel like it is having effects. Quite a few loose touches, bit scrappy.
Yeah, a lot of misplaced passes. You could say from either side, really.
Yeah.
And then
struggling to string attacks together, really.
Yeah, but this is an attack now for Bath City as it's the number 17 Mitch Beardmore on that far side. But Hampton Richmond do well to get it away. It'll be a throw-in now to Bath City on that far side.
Yeah, lots of fouls as well. Lots of fouls really breaking up attacks.
Lots of fouls, but only the one yellow card so far coming the way of Alex Wilkie for the challenge on Will Jenkins-Davis. So throw-in's taken as Bath have it on the far side into Luke Russ. Russ might go for a shot here. He is. Deflection. And corner kick for the Romans. Well, goodness gracious, it is really cold.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy today.
As my hands are like ice blocks at the moment.
It's only going to get colder as well.
Yeah, I think it is. So, corner for the Romans then on the far side. It's come in. It's out to number 2, Joe Rains. And headed away. Well, goal-saving header there from Davide Radare to give it away.
Absolutely. I think Joe Rains has peeled off the back. I don't know who was marking him, but he had a completely free header around the penalty spot. Couldn't quite generate that power. His neck was trying to really thrust it forward.
As Alves now trying to start another attack into Jenkins-Davis. Jenkins-Davis out to Rains. Joe Rains still, and then it will be going out for a goal kick. But that might be the best chance of the game so far, because Joe Rains, like you say, peeled off there. It was a header on target, and if it wasn't for Davide Radari, that might have gone in, Paul.
Maybe. I'd like to hope Matt Rowley would get across, because it was very slow.
It was slow.
But great clearing header from Radari.
So goal kick then for Hampton Richmond Borough, as Matt Rowley, the Reading loanee, only gets as far as the Bath City player, who then thumps it long, and then Massey there tries to head it away, but only as far as Alves. Alves out to Beardmore into Greenslade, but again one back by Hampton Richmond Borough. Again another and Davide Radari's just a little challenge taken on him there, and he felt that one.
Yeah, it didn't look like a bit of a naughty challenge. Studs were in the air there. Alan Julian on the far side was not happy.
Yeah,
he was lucky he got the ball, because if he didn't, it could have been bad.
Naughty indeed, as this is going to be a throw in here for the Romans then on the far side. Yeah, it's been difficult. Neither side has really had any sort of passage of play where they can sort of pass the ball around, try and develop a strong attack from the back. It has been a bit difficult in that regard. So throwing into Will Jenkins-Davis into the box, and then Sayers can get it away.
Yeah, I think both teams are sort of reluctant to try and build from the back today, maybe because of the conditions, but it seems like we'll play a couple passes at the back and then go long.
Yeah, and Hampton Richmond Borough can start an attack here with Sayers. Oh, Sayers is going to try and find Kai Innocent. Into Massey. Then Harry Thomas. Oh, looking to get Davide Radari going there, but he was just held up a little bit there, and it's gone out anyway for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think that just shows like a few passes around the back. Massey goes to Thomas, and then Thomas straight away looks up. How can I get it to the strikers?
It certainly does look encouraging from Hampton and Richmond Borough so far this half.
You're right there, Johnny. You look a bit cold.
I am. I certainly am. And thank you again to all those tuning in on the YouTube watch along, as I'm sure you're all toasty in. Well, I'm sure you're all inside, I assume, in a warm environment, as opposed to Paul and I are out in the cold here. Ooh, Lorna McWilliam here, listening on way home from a 1:30 kickoff in Arbor Oath. Come on, you Beavers! And of course, Lorna, you're tuning in from Scotland. Pleasure for you to be tuning in to us this afternoon. Thank you very much for tuning in. How did Arbroath get on in that 1:30 kickoff? Do let us know. Clint Rhodes, how's the pitch? Are we playing long balls? Well, first quickly, that's just a corner ball for Hampton Richmond Borough's come in! Oh, it's deflected off the line! Radari again into Oh, wow. Davide Radari, he is on fire in these last few moments. Radari had a shot on goal there, and it was just to deflect. It came off the line, didn't it, by the Bath City player?
Yeah, he's peeled off the back, completely free header. And he's trying to head it back across. He's been cleared off the line.
And then he goes to the bicycle kick, which sadly didn't come off.
It's like Emre Can against Watford, if you know that goal.
Emre Can, yes, I do know that guy's a beauty. Yeah, absolutely. Davide Radari really putting himself about in that penalty area. He is most certainly, to quote unquote, back.
Yeah, he does look very keen to get on the good score sheet today. Everything is falling his way.
Yeah, he's looking really up for it, as Brad Ashes as well, and it's gone out though for a throw into Hampton Richmond Borough there with Harry Thomas. Oh, Clint Rhodes from Warm Perth, Australia. Oh my goodness me. Oh, well, Clint, what time is it, sir? I mean, gosh, it must be very late there at the moment. And of course, the Ashes are on at the moment. I don't think England are doing too well at the moment.
Well, the first test just finished in Perth.
No, pardon?
First test just finished in Perth.
Oh, did it? Oh, there you go. But The big test right now is for Hampton and Richmond Borough here in TW12 as it's currently 38 minutes in here. Hampton and Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0. Best opportunity of the game for Bath City coming a few moments ago with Joe Rains with a lovely little header and Davide Radari getting his head in the way to stop the going in the back of the net. But then a few moments later, Hampton and Richmond Borough having an opportunity with Davide Radari. So Radari has certainly been man of the match at the moment. But this is Harry Gardner now into Ronan Silva on the edge of the penalty area. He's brought down
referee.
there. And what does the ref say? No, play continues.
He's saying no.
Oh, Kai Innocent. Oh, what a save. What a save there.
Oh,
I'm all over the place, Paul, because, you know, I've got the chats on fire. Opportunities are coming here for Hampton and Richmond Borough. And Ronan Silva is just down on the deck at the moment.
Yeah, he was brought down on the edge of the box. Well, he looked like he was brought down on the edge of the box. The referee thought otherwise, and then a bit of pinball, and the ball's fallen to, I think, was it Kai Innocent who had the shot?
Yes, yeah, it was Kai Innocent, and it was it did warrant a save from Charlie Binns. So a good opportunity there for Hampton and Richmond Borough. Clint, it's 11:40 in the evening. Goodness me, will it be nearly time for? Won't be your bedtime.
Time for beddy buys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'd be in bed long before that time. So thank you very much, Clint, for staying up to listen to Paul and I ramble on, as it's another corner here for Hampton and Richmond Borough. Yes, of course. Yeah, we're just thank you very much, Clint, for tuning in. I was listening to Paul and I ramble on about the weather yeah. So how are we doing in the cricket then, Paul? You say there was.
So we've gone 1-0 down in the first test.
Oh.
Yeah. A test that was meant to take 5 days took 2.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to see how we get on as that corner ball comes in at the back post. Radari again.
He's everywhere. He's winning every ball.
He's there. He's everywhere. Davide Radari is absolutely on it at the moment.
Sounds like a new chant.
Well, we might have to start that one. Lorna McWilliam as well. Arbroath Victoria 0, Pollock 3. The Scottish Communities Cup, Arbroath and Wraith Rovers is the 3 p.m. kickoff. Well, 3-0 win to Pollock there. Was it a good game, Lorna? Was it worth the watch there? So do let us know. And also, what's the weather like in Scotland at the moment? Because it's absolutely dreadful here in TW12.
Can't imagine.
Clint Rose, we're knocking on that door. We certainly are, Clint, as the end of the first half is approaching. But it'll be a throw-in here on the far side for Bath City as Hampton and Richmond Borough looking to try and finish the half as strongly as they can.
Yeah, they do say just before half-time is the best time to score.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know, because you can go into that warm dressing room knowing you've got a goal to the good. Oh, sorry, no, it's a free kick to Hampton Richmond Borough here. Sorry, and it's Harry Garner's going to take it.
What are the chances Radari gets his head on this one?
Well, if I was a betting man, that's where my money would be going. So Garner whips it in. Oh no, it only goes far as Danny Greenslade, but it's still pinging around the edge of the box there as Bath City can get it away. And this is Alves now, who will start an attack for the Romans, but he's got Ronan Silva to deal with. Oh, and that is superb from Ronan Silva to stop that attack, but could not make the attack continue there. But Atkinson can win it back as he lumps it forward to find Fasamade, but the offside flag goes up there.
I couldn't help but noticing Radari had been wrestled to the floor following that free kick. He had 2 men on him, and he's just gone down at the back of the free kick. I'm not sure what happened, but referee said nothing, so couldn't have been anything.
There we go. Lorna McWilliam as well here. Decent match. Vic's missed a penalty at 2-0. Sunny and clear skies here. Well, Lorna, I think I'd certainly rather be in the beautiful Scotland at the moment. And of course, Lorna, we're going to talk about at half-time. We're going to... Well, when we get to half-time, Lorna, we're obviously going to talk about... football in the general sense, you know, a bit about the Premier League and of course what's been happening in the international break, as of course Scotland are through to the World Cup in the US, Canada and Mexico. So Lorna will be coming onto that at half time. But before that, we have 43 minutes gone here at Beverley Stadium. Hampton and Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0, as Alex Wilkie tries to dispossess Bradley Ash here, but is with Greenslade. Back to Ash. Ooh. And then Bradley Ash can try and keep it alive, but then Garner gets it away, but only as far as Beardmore. And it's going to go out for a corner kick then to Bath City.
Not much coming down the right for Bath City today.
No, I must admit, a lot of the game is going on that far side for us, Paul, so we're having to really stretch our eyes there to work out the players. So of course, with that rain, it is impeding our vision.
Yeah.
So, corner kick then for the Romans. Dangerously whipped in, but and just headed out there for another corner to Bath City.
I think that's come off the back of Mike Atkinson's head.
Yeah, just Mike Atkinson, Magic Mike, doing enough to keep the Romans at bay.
Finally, a bit of action on this near side.
So, another corner then. Will Jenkins-Davis. It's short. Well, it's not short. It's like, oh, wow. So, I was about to say it's short, but no, it was played along the deck there, and it got to the Bath City player, and he miskicked it. And no, sorry, did we miskicked it with the? We didn't manage to stop it there. I don't think.
Well, Radari's gone to clear it away with his. Well, I can't remember what foot, but he's missed it. And it's hit his standing foot and gone towards the goal.
That's what I meant to say.
Matt Rowley was there. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted in the back on the back line there for Hampton and Richmond Borough. Well, and also I want to apologise to everybody else listening on the watch long, because I've not done the watch long for about a month, of course, because the last time we were here was Tuesday the 21st for the Hemel Hempstead game, and I am a little bit rusty. It must be said. Oh, that's a poor goal kick.
Really struggling today with these goal kicks.
The referee has indicated there'll be an additional 1 minute of extra time here, of added time, sorry, at the end of this first half. Yeah, apologies, Paul. I'm a bit rusty on the old watch along. I don't think I'm doing very well on my performance-wise.
No, you're doing great.
Thank you very much, Paul. So are you, sir.
Thank you.
This is Harry Gardner then on the far side into Mike Atkinson. He's got plenty of Bath players around him to try and stop the attack, but Wilkins also under a bit of pressure, and there'll be a throw-in then to Bath City.
What do you think Alan Julian's half-time team talk will look like?
Well, I don't think it's. I think he'll be pretty content with how things are looking. But I just think we need a few more clear-cut chances. It'll be very impressive, Davide Radari. Like, he is somebody that's going to get all the plaudits at the moment. But I think he will say, that weather is having a bit of an issue on the general game state, as that brings the first half here to a close. Here at Beverley Stadium. Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0. Well, you've asked me what I think Alan Julian's team talk's going to be like. Well, I'll come to you, Paul. What do you think his team talk's going to be like?
It's been thrown back on me. I would say I think he's going to be pleased. I think we've had probably the better chances in that half. I think they've all fallen to Radari, but I think we have had the better chances. Maybe an element of being a bit more clinical. I feel like in the second half is going to be more difficult. We've got the wind against us, so it is going to be more difficult to play those nice long balls that we've been playing up to Fass and Made. But in general, I think we'll be saying more of the same, and the goal will come. Yes. So that first half then. So then, just talk us through then, Paul, for those tuned in on the watch long. Just describe the sort of generalness of that first half. How's that gone for us? So I'd say early stages. I think both teams are kind of feeling their way into it. I'd say not many chances going both ways, and then all of a sudden Radari hit the post. Great corner into the back stick. Davide Radari leapt like a salmon and hit the upright from about 4 yards out. Great effort. And then from then on, it kind of petered out. I think that half it kind of fizzled out. Both teams not having great possession, kind of bit scrappy. But in general, the chances were falling Hampton and Richmond Borough's way, which is pleasing. So yes, so certainly then a positive start then for Hampton Richmond Borough in this Enterprise National League South ties. It remains goalless at the moment. Oh, Clint, now you guys are doing great. Oh, Clint, thank you very much, sir. And I can see, yeah, you say you're tuning in from your bed at the moment. So no, you're a lot warmer than Paul and I are at the moment. So thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Well, I guess on that moment then, well, would you like to go through the half-time scores for us then in the Enterprise National League South for us then, Paul? I can do that. So Chippenham versus Tunbridge Angels, it's currently 0-0 going into half-time. Dagenham Redbridge versus Maidenhead United is also 0-0. Dorking against Maidstone is 2-0 to Dorking. Wow. Ebbsfleet are level with Chesham, 1-1 Enfield Town are beating Farnborough 3-1. Obviously, we are level here at 0-0. Hemel against Horsham is also level at 0-0. Same with Hornchurch at Tottenham. And then we've got Salisbury 1-0 up at Chelmsford. Slough are 1-0 up against Worthing. And Torquay have had a great half and a 4-0 up. 4-0 up against Eastbourne Borough, who are struggling in the league at the moment. Louis Dennis with a brace there for the girls at the moment.
And I was just looking around the goals there to see if there's any former Hampton and Richmond Borough players that have got on the score sheet so far this afternoon, but I couldn't see any. Well, there we go. So that's well, that's been a very interesting first half here at Beverley Stadium then. So 0-0 then. Well, I mean, let's have a little look then in the Premier League as well then, Paul. So, well, finished Chelsea 2-0 up against Burnley there. I mean, Chelsea doing pretty well at the moment, would you say?
As a Chelsea fan, I'd say we're doing.
Oh, well, here we go. Well, talk us through that then. That's a good result then for the Blues.
Excellent result, I have to say. So I was watching the first half hour, and we didn't look great. We didn't look great until our first goal. But,
okay.
but I think that summed off our season a bit. We don't look great, but all of a sudden we're in third. So, yeah, it was a positive performance, clean sheet, always good to see, and Enzo back on the score sheet after a long time out.
There you go, yeah. And Mark Smith, of course, I know you're a Chelsea fan as well, so, yeah, do let us know how you felt that game went. Do let us know how you think that game went. And then if we're looking around the grounds as well. Well, West Ham are 2-0 up against Bournemouth with a brace from Callum Wilson. Wow, I mean, West Ham, they've had a pretty tough start to the season, haven't they, in the Premier League? But, based on that result so far, it looks like Nuno is turning things around.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always rated Nuno as a manager. I thought he did great things at Nottingham Forest. I thought it was a bit harsh to sack him. Mr. Marinakis did his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, always rated Nuno as a manager, and I think he's gonna save West Ham.
Do you think West Ham will stay up?
I think West Ham will stay up.
Wow.
Yeah, as it looks, I'm not to skip you forward, but Nottingham Forest are also winning.
Oh well, I was going to come to that, Paul, but there we go. We'll come to that in just a moment. But and then of course our local neighbours just down the road from us here in Brentford are currently 1-0 up against Brighton at the moment with Igor Thiago with a penalty. Igor Thiago, now. That's a player not many people have talked about, but I believe, if I'm correct, he is he's second in terms of the Premier League scorers so far this season. It's only Erling Haaland that scored more than him. I mean, is he quietly going under the radar, do you think, with Thiago? Because I think he signed for Brentford last season, but he was out with a big injury, so he never really got much game time. But obviously, he's hit the ground running with Brentford, and Keith Andrews doing a pretty good job, right?
Well, yeah, I think there was a lot of... Obviously, Thomas Frank did a wonderful job at Brentford, and I think there was an element of whoever came in was never going to be as good as Thomas Frank. But Keith Andrews has done a wonderful job. Igor Thiago, he's become a bit of a talisman for Brentford. He scores all of their goals. He's the player he reminds me of is Charlie Austin.
Oh, Charlie Austin, what a player. What a player. Of course, Charlie Austin plays non-league football. I believe he now is playing his football. Oh, it's Hungerford Town. Yes, Charlie Austin now plays for Hungerford Town in the division below Hampton Richmond Borough in the Southern Premier League. The Southern Premier Division, sorry. So yeah, he does play non-league football. If you did or did not know that, Paul. But yeah, obviously an absolute legend at QPR. I mean, So you'd liken Charlie Austin to him in that regard.
Yeah, I would. So Charlie Austin, when he was at QPR, I remember him. He just scored all QPR's goals. Everything went through him. And I feel like Igor Thiago at Brentford don't score many goals, but Igor Thiago's always involved.
And I think at the start of the season, obviously Keith Andrews coming in, I think there was a few question marks over is that the right managerial appointment, but I believe as it stands after watching Super Sunday last time that was out, and they were talking about Brentford, so far at this stage in the season, Brentford have got the same amount of points as they had under Thomas Frank last season. So you've got to say, I mean, Keith Andrews is doing a pretty good job.
Absolutely. I was fortunate enough a couple months ago to actually go to the Brentford press conference.
Oh, really?
So I asked him a few questions, and he was before the City game.
Okay.
And unfortunately, they lost that game 1-0. But he seems to know his stuff. He seems very knowledgeable, and
How'd you get that opportunity then?
I knew someone, and they gave
there
me
you go.
a pass.
Well, there you go. Sometimes it is about who you know, isn't it? In that sort of thing. And then we'll now go on to, of course, the Liverpool game. As you rightly pointed out, Paul, Nottingham Forest 1-0 up at the moment with Murillo getting on the score sheet there. So, just talking about Liverpool, then. I mean, there's a lot of talk about Liverpool. I mean, are they title challengers? Are they not? Where would you see Liverpool sat at the moment?
I think it's always difficult to write off the champions. It's always going to be difficult, but they don't look like the same side. I think Arne Slot, he's trying to move away from the system that won him the league, which I thought was a bit strange. And yeah, I feel like Salah's just not been on it this year.
Salah certainly hasn't been amongst the goals so far this season. Of course, Nottingham Forest there, 1-0 up against Liverpool there. Nottingham Forest, of course, we're talking about Marinakis there, with the sacking, of course, of Ange Postecoglou. Nottingham Forest in a real difficult spot at the moment. Currently 1-0 up, though, of course. I mean, how do you think things are looking for Nottingham Forest at the moment?
So with Nottingham Forest, Sean Dyche is obviously at the helm now, and I think there's certainly positive signs. I don't think it's quite the turnaround that Nuno's been done at West Ham, but then again, Nuno's been there longer. So I do like what Nottingham Forest are doing. I think they look a lot more solid defensively, and that's what got them into European football in the first place. So I realise I keep saying this, but I think they'll stay up as well.
So, well, then I've got to ask you then, Paul. I mean, if you're quoting all these teams to stay up, then I mean, who's going down for you?
Well, for me, I think it's the 3 teams that are in there at the moment.
how very convenient.
Yes. No, but I do think Wolves will go down. I think Wolves look woeful at the moment.
Well, that is the word I was about to say to describe. They are woeful at the moment.
They are dreadful. And not only that, they've also got the second most players in the league going off to AFCON as well.
Oh,
so they're going to get even worse.
Oh gosh.
So I don't like their chances. Burnley, they've shown that they can compete, but I just don't think they've got enough. And Leeds, again, they've shown glimpses that they can fight amongst the big boys, but I think when injuries come in, I think AFCON, and I just think the squad depth isn't there.
And do you think, with obviously Daniel Farke as the manager of Leeds United, there's a lot of talk initially at the start of the season, is he cut out for the Premier League, And obviously Leeds did have a good start, but obviously, they have dropped into that relegation zone now. I mean, what do you think of Daniel Farke as a manager? Do you reckon he has got it to? Do you reckon he can cut the mustard in the Premier League?
I'll be honest, I really don't like Daniel Farke.
Why?
So obviously he was at Norwich before, and he was so stubborn at Norwich. He just kept doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. I think for me, a good manager is someone who can adapt. He's someone who can see a problem and go, okay, now I'll fix it. But I feel like Daniel Farke, he plays a certain way, and if it doesn't work, they go down.
Yeah. No.
He's very much a championship manager, I think. He's good at getting promoted, and then he struggles.
Yes. No. So, well, we're just about to come on to talk about Scotland and Ireland, of course. And Ornament William, their best shout of the afternoon was shoot when a Pollock player was in the centre circle at the halfway line, followed by he's not Kenny McLean. Well, Lorna, let's talk about Scotland then. And of course, we're going to talk about Kenny McLean's superb goal that meant. Oh, also, everybody on the watch along, look at that rain, Paul. That is disgusting.
It's only got worse.
Oh, this weather is awful. I mean, now I'm not being funny, but could a game get called off if the weather really does get bad? But I will say, the pitch at the Beverley this season has been superb. I think it's the best I've ever seen the pitch. So there's a much better drainage system in here now. So I think the pitch in a much better condition. Would you say?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, I'm a recent addition to the Hampden and Richmond Borough fan base, so I haven't seen it in previous seasons. But I've never seen any standing water on the pitch.
No,
I've never seen the ball slowing down.
Certainly not this season. No. But let's talk about then. Paul, let's talk about then the international break. And let's start with Scotland for Lorna, of course, who's tuning in. Scotland 4-2 winners against Denmark. I mean, I was watching the game. I've got to be honest. I didn't think Scotland were going to do it. I didn't. I'll be honest. So apologies, Lorna. I didn't think it was going to happen. But what a goal from Scott McTominay. Overhead kick. Did you watch the game, first of all, Paul?
So I haven't watched the game, but I did watch the highlights. Okay. I missed a good one.
Okay, so you can talk about the key moments then. I mean, from that game, yes, Scott McTominay with a superb overhead kick. I mean, Scott McTominay, is he the best player Scotland have in their ranks at the moment?
Well, first of all, I'd like to call him McSauce.
McSauce, yeah, of course.
McSauce.
Tommy K, of course, yes.
Yes. I can't think of anyone. But he was obviously, was it 25th in the Ballon d'Or rankings? He was definitely he was in the Ballon d'Or rankings, so I don't think you can argue. He's one of the top 30 players in the world at the moment. And Scotland obviously have some good players. Andy Robertson, but he's kind of tailed off a bit. Kieran Tierney obviously scored the vital goal in that one.
I mean, yeah, Kieran Tierney's goal there. I mean, it was a sumptuous finish from the former Arsenal man, now playing as footballer Celtic, of course. I mean, and in that game, I just thought, when Scotland then went to 2-2, I thought this just isn't going to be the day for Scotland. I just thought, because Denmark did dominate so much in that game. But Kenny McLean at the end there, you saw Steve Clark there saying, no, go to the corner flag, go to the corner flag. But the audacity from Mr. McLean to go for goal from the halfway line. I mean, you don't just love to see it. I'm absolutely delighted for Scotland, and I cannot wait to see them in the World Cup.
See, what I want to know is, was Kenny McLean actually going for goal, or was he just going, get it as far away from my goal as possible?
Well, there you go. Well, Lorna, what do you think about that? Do let us know. And then, of course, both players have actually come back out to the pitch as well. So just very quickly as well, we'll touch on Republic of Ireland. Troy Parrott, I mean, what a player. Playing his football in the Eredivisie, but, I mean, he's got to be Ireland's best player at the moment, surely.
I can't. I'm trying to think who they
apart
have.
from Queven Kelleher as well.
He is good.
We'll have to stop that just for a moment because there are some changes for Bath City. Right. So Jack Batten is replacing Jordan Alves. Is the first change. Oh, and there's going to be a change as well. The number 17 coming off. So Windsor's coming on and number 17 is coming off. So Mitchell Beardmore's coming off to replace by the number 23, Owen Wilson. Owen Windsor. So 2 changes. Oh, and we're back underway. Wow.
God, that was quick.
That was quick. Sorry, everybody. We didn't get much a chance to talk about Troy Parrott, but yeah, superb player. But Kelleher as well. What a player he is as well, playing for Brentford as well.
Kelleher as well. Jake O'Brien as well, good player.
Oh yes, absolutely. So we'll have to cut that short, everybody. So we're back to TW12 then, as we've kicked off here, as Bath City making those 2 changes then. So those two changes being, Jordan Alves and Mitchell Beardmore being replaced by Jack Batten and Owen Windsor. So Darren Way switching things up then. As the rain continues down here in TW12. As this is with Greenslade now on the near side. To Jack Batten. Now to Tomlinson. And then Rains knocks it down the line. Look at her find Windsor. Let's throw in to Hampton and Richmond Borough. Oh, Diego was saying McSauce was 18th. As a Napoli fan, I don't think he was 10 places above Van Dijk. Well, I don't think he was 10 places above Van Dijk. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, Diego. Oh, sorry, I don't think he should have been 10 places above. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, Diego. Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you meant there, but there we go. But we love to see it from McSauce. We absolutely love to see it. Clint Rhodes, we go again, yes. Lorna McWilliams, Scotland were poor apart from the goals, but Scotland, we love Scotland. Absolutely, Lorna.
They say the only stat that matters is the goals.
Exactly, that is all that matters, is what's in the top left-hand corner of your screen. And if you were watching this game live, that score would be 0-0, as it's Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 0, with just 2 minutes gone here so far in this second half. And it's a free kick to Hampton Richmond Borough on the far side. And it's Harry Gardner standing over this. So in this terrible weather, Gardner brings it in. Oh, it's gone straight through. Oh, nearly an own goal there, I think. Come back to Fasamade, he's still alive in the penalty area. And then, oh wait, was it nearly? It would have been no goal, yeah, absolutely. But
yeah, I think it's come off Greenslade. I think it's come off the number 3.
So Danny Greenslade there, nearly putting it in the back of his own net.
Yeah, I think it's come over the head of some Bath City players, and he has had nothing to didn't know what was happening, but it's just hit him, and it's almost gone in.
This weather is really having an impact on this game, so I'll be interested to see as well, Paul, the substitutions that Alan Julian will make as he looks to search for that first goal in the game. So throw in then for Hampton Richmond Borough then with Kai Innocent to take. Knocked on to, we find Radari here on the edge of the penalty area. Radari with a shot, Radari! Oh! And goes wide.
Strong start to this first half.
Well, Davide Radari, like he said, he very much was going for it in the first half, and he's going for it again in the second half, Paul.
Absolutely, he is everywhere this game. Not too much of Fasamade, though.
Pardon?
Not seen much of Fasamade.
No, Fasamade, as to my memory, I think he's only had 1 or 2 shots on goal at the moment, Fasamade. So Fasamade will be looking to try and continue being the top goal scorer for Hampton Richmond Borough. As then Charlie Binns gets things back underway for us. Looking to find Ash, and this is Greenslade down a bit of space here. And Greenslade's going to whip it in, and then Massey can get it away, but it's more up than away. Back with Greenslade, and then Massey just, well, slices that out for a corner to Bath City. So first corner of the second half for Bath City then. As it's on the near side and it's whipped in, it's dangerous, and then Rowley gets ahead of there. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. Kieran Purcell headers it into the top right-hand corner to put Bath City ahead. Well, Matt Rowley got there initially to parry it away, but Kieran Purcell was there to put it in the back of the net. It's Hampton and Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 1. Paul,
yeah, in swinging corner, in towards the 6-yard box. There's a lot of players. Matt Rowley tries to get through them and punch it, but he's been blocked and he's kind of flapped, and it's just fallen to Purcell, who's got a free header, yard, like maybe 2 or 3 yards out, open goal. Not going to score an easier goal this season, I don't think.
Well, those 2 changes for Darren Way's side have certainly worked so far, as we've had 50 minutes played here. Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 1. Hampton Richmond Borough with all the work to do. And particularly in this horrible weather, you know, if you get 1-0 up, I mean, Bath City are probably going to maybe try and shut up shop, maybe, to try and hold on to that lead.
You'd hope not for the sake of the game.
No.
But for Bath, they might want to do that.
Yeah, they might want to do that. But let me look at that bench. Now, Reece Grego, Cox, Junior Dixon. There's some real firepower on that bench. Nathan Paul Laverley as well.
Can't forget Sam Deadfield as
And
well.
Sam Deadfield as well, the Hampton Richmond Borough veteran on the bench as well, could make an appearance this afternoon.
Bath City fans starting a very loud chant at the moment.
Yeah, the Bath City fans in full voice. As that's a nice ball into Radari as an attack starts for Hampton Richmond Borough. Only as far as Silver into Gardner. I've just noticed when I last saw him, Harry Gardner's had a trim.
Yeah, a lot less hair this time.
Yeah, he's shaved off the sides of his head there.
Yeah.
He's got the nice shorter trim. Looks very nice on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, throwing for Hampton and Richmond then. Garner takes, and it's intercepted well by Bath City, but only as far as Atkinson now. Atkinson into Sayers. Sayers to Gardner. Garner whips it in and headed away by Bath City. Harry Thomas tries to dispossess Brad Ash, and he's brought down. It will be free kick to Bath City.
Just to touch on that goal one more. I think it's such a shame because we started so quick enough in the second half as well. So yeah, real shame. Really taking the wind out of our sails a little bit.
Yeah, it is not ideal for Hampton Richmond Borough. As yeah, you could say, as far as things go, Bath City haven't really deserved that. Really, Hampton Richmond are the team that probably deserved to be the goal ahead.
Yeah.
So Charlie Binns then knocking it long, but Hampton Richmond Borough can win it back. And it'll be a Hampton Richmond Borough throw now on the far side. Taken, it's back with the Romans now with Bradley Ash. Balash out to Greenslade. Greenslade into Purcell. And then Alex Wilkie. Oh, a little nudge in the back there. Got to be a free kick. Yeah, absolutely. Free kick for the little nudge in the back on Alex Wilkie. Tommy to my left is currently beady-eyed looking at the table at the moment. Bit of head tennis in the centre at the moment, and Hampton Richmond can try and get it away, and Silva collects, so Hampton Richmond Borough can start an attack now as Fasamali is going to charge down onto this. He's got Tomlinson with him, and he's brought down here, but he gets up and carries on. Back to Sayers. Into Innocent, and Innocent goes down, but play continues. And then Massey, he's wriggled away from him there, Windsor has. And still Windsor, he's got a bit of space here. Windsor will go for the shot. Saved by Rowley. Good save by Matt Rowley as Windsor was charging forward there and had an opportunity on goal, but Matt Rowley managed to save that one. And
what's happened there? That can't be allowed.
That can't be allowed at all, no. That is it going to be a card for that? I'm hearing from Tommy, is Tommy Rance, football professional of a younger time in his life, and well, no card apparently. So we're back underway then. Matt Rowley pick it out. Radari, Bath City clear it away. Only as far as Massey. Headed away again. The possession does just keep switching from side to side, doesn't it, Paul?
Yeah, neither side really putting a foot on the ball, trying to put some passes together. As the game goes on, I think Hampton Richmond might have to.
And Radari sadly slips, so that opportunity goes, but Atkinson can win it back for the Beavers, and it's now with Silva in the centre. Back to Massey. And Rowley looking to pick out Radari, and he goes up for it, and that weather really is proving to be troublesome.
Yeah,
as Radari just didn't quite get his timing right with the jump there, and I think that's all down to the weather.
Yeah, I think we're dealing with what Bath had to deal with in the first half. The ball's holding up, and it's horrible to try and judge your jump.
Absolutely. Innocent, deflected, and Joe Rains can stop Kai Innocent going forward and cleared away, but only as far as Atkinson. Back to Sayers now. Hampton and Richmond Borough pressed well in the Bath half at the moment, so this is promising from Hampton and Richmond at the moment. Into Gardner. Gardner back to Atkinson. Atkinson coming under a bit of pressure from Jenkins-Davis, and then Massey out to Thomas. Lovely bit of footwork from Thomas. Trying to pick out Kai Innocent. And then Bath City can try and win it back, but Hampton Richmond Borough still have it. Ball comes in, and then, a poor ball from Batten, and it'll be a corner for Hampton Richmond Borough. So, I mean, Paul, with the weather being so bad, are corners going to be pivotal, do you think, if we're going to try and get amongst the goals this afternoon?
Well, judging off what we've seen so far, yes.
Yes.
Radari's winning everything in the air, and I think if you can manage to judge it right, it could be a bit of a difference maker.
Right, corner kick comes in then. Looking for Radari again. And goes all the way through, and can Ronan Silva keep it alive? He can. On the edge of the penalty area. Into Atkinson. It's deep. Headed away by Bath, but Hampton try and keep it alive. But Bath was more up than away. Can Bath win it back? They can with Wilkie just about. Into Silva. Ronan Silva shot! Well, I thought that was a slight deflection maybe, even though it's got a goal kick.
Apparently not. I think you just sliced it.
Slice it off. Well, there we go.
I have to say, Hampton Richmond Borough, for the first time in the game, really getting their foot on the ball. Really trying to pass it around, pass and move.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to need more corners, Paul, if we're going to have any luck this afternoon.
Cold really starting to set in now.
This weather is rubbish.
Ugh.
Honestly, this is... I mean, I can't wait to hear what the attendance is, because for the people that have turned up today, kudos to them, because, you know, the weather is really deteriorating. So, you know, these make the conditions really difficult for Hampton and Richmond Borough.
Yeah, should get a free beer for the commitment.
They should get a free beer for the commitment, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
bit of an incentive.
I'll have to ask the club hierarchy if we can, if that can be arranged. But Well, I'll certainly be having a beer after the game, I should think. But I'll be drinking that with glee if Hampton and Richmond Borough can get back amongst the goals then. But it's a free kick then for Hampton and Richmond Borough on the far side, and Gardner to take. It's a good ball in, headed down and then straight into the gloves of Charlie Binns.
It's those second balls from the set pieces. We're good at winning the first one, and then the second one seems to be not falling for us.
But is it down to the weather, Paul?
Well, you can always blame the weather.
No, you can. Could be not. But this is Brad Ash now charging forward on the edge of the penalty area then and deflected out for another corner, but it's going the way of Bath City this time. Jeff Baker, come on, Hampton, you need to take your chances. Yeah, they absolutely do, Jeff. Thank you very much for tuning in, sir. But Hampton and Richmond Borough need to defend this chance that Bath City have at the moment then.
First corner since the goal for Bath City.
Oh, you know what happened the last time Bath City had a corner, and it's gone straight through for a goal kick.
Oh, I think there's going to be a change. I think Paul Laverley's coming on.
Oh, yes, you are right, I think, Paul. We are going to see Hampton and Richmond Borough's first change of the afternoon, and it is going to be the Bromley loanee, the fan favourite, Nathan Paul Laverley, who I've not seen in a jolly good while.
No, neither. I haven't seen him jeering up the crowd in a long time.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what the fans
reaction. When was the last time we saw... Oh, sorry, you're about to do it. Slough, the Slough game, there we go. So leaving the field, number 31, Alfie Wilkie, to be replaced by the number 12, Nathan Paul Laverley.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see what happens to the formation.
So, and listen to that. Listen to the crowd with Nathan Paul Laverley returning to the side, as everybody loves a little bit of Nathan Paul Laverley. Lovely, jabbly Paul Laverley. So Alex Wilkie then making way for Nathan Paul Laverley then in the 60th minute here.
It looks like that means Freddie Sayers is going to drop back into not Freddie Sayers. I keep saying Freddie. Do I know someone called Freddie Sayers?
Freddie Sayers.
I have no idea.
I think it's a player called Freddie Sayers who plays Molden Tiptree. There you go. That's who we're thinking of.
That'll be the one. But Charlie Sayers, sorry, he's going to drop back into centre back. It's Harry Gardner's gone to midfield, and then Paul Laverley's going to come on this near side.
So we need a little bit of magic from Nathan Paul Laverley in this second half. So Radari to Innocent, and then trying to set the run off there for Fasamade. Ball rolls out for a throw into Bath City. Ooh, excuse me.
Game boring, you, Johnny?
No, not at all. Not at all. I only had 5 hours of sleep last night because I met up with an old friend of mine in London Bridge last night. So
very nice.
It was great to see him. So yeah, didn't get too much sleep last night, but I will sleep well tonight if Hampton and Richmond Borough can get back amongst the goals then. But it doesn't look like it's happening at the moment. But a lovely little interception there from Nathan Paul Laverley to put that out for a throw-in to Bath City.
Using the dampness of the pitch there to really slide for a long time.
That's a bit of a Sol Campbell moment.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Yeah, kept going. Absolutely. So throw-in taken by Danny Greenslade then into Windsor. This is dangerous for Bath. Across the face of goal and cleared away by Hampton Richmond Borough, and Batten tries to keep it alive, and Paul Laverley heads it away to Radari, and then Thomas.
So I think it's great blocking. I think it's Massey in there to block the Bath City effort.
Big Alan Massey there. Petter Homewood, come on the Beavers. Bet my son Alan Gillian definitely needs an umbrella. Well, Alan is, he's soaked right now, Petter, I'm afraid. But credit to Alan, he's absolutely given those instructions, shouting it across the pitch there as he's trying to get the team to get back on level terms here. Love from Sky, Isabella and Mum. Well, that's absolutely lovely to hear, but what's not so lovely at the moment is this Bath City attack with Danny Greenslade putting it into the box there. 6-0 talk here as well, I'm just being told by Tommy Rance. Any former Hampton Richmond players amongst the goals there? Well, of course. I mean, Eastbourne Borough a full-time side. I mean, that is a real romping there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Windsor is down on the deck here at the moment.
Slightly alarming because he only just came on.
Yeah, so that's not good for Bath City. Well, Petter, I hope Alan does get to see these messages, but I know he certainly won't see it at the moment because obviously he's in the dugout. But hopefully he watches the watch-alongs back and he gets to see your lovely comments. So, but if I do see him, I will pass it on. But I can't right now, of course, because Alan Julian is doing his best to get Hampton Richmond Borough back on level terms then, as Owen Windsor is limping a little bit here. He's hobbling, so this isn't good for the Romans.
Oh, he's holding his, I think it's his hamstring he's holding.
Yeah, doesn't look great for him. Actually, Owen Windsor played in the Australian Championship, level 2 of the Australian Football Pyramid, but we are back underway then, and Will Jenkins-Davis is on the ball here as he tries to whip it in, but it's deflected off, and Hampton Richmond clear it away, but only far as battered. Oh, and that's nearly. It nearly was going to be a fortuitous ball coming off the back of Jack Batten, but he manages to try and keep the ball alive for Bath City, and expertly done from Brad Ash as it's still alive, and he's brought down in the box there, and it's going to be a corner for Bath City then.
I don't know what's happened there because it looked like Harry Thomas stopped playing.
Yes, it did, but Brad Ash with some fantastic footwork kept it in play, and Bath City kept it alive. Yeah. Clint Rhodes looking dark and gloomy. Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is, Clint. Oh, I cannot believe we've got listeners as far as Australia listening to our dulcet tones, Paul. Can you believe it? So corner ball comes in. It's dangerous, but headed out by Radari. So it's going to be another corner for the Romans.
How many times have you said that today? Headed by Radari.
Well, I mean, if you had to give a player of the match right now, it probably would be him, wouldn't it? I mean, I know we're 1-0 down, but if you had to say, because he has been absolutely everywhere.
Dominant in the air today.
So dominant in the air. So another corner then. And it's just gone over the bar, and Matt Rowley did have to protect the top of the goal there.
I'm a little bit nervous after that goal.
Yeah, I mean the signs are there for Hampton Richmond Borough. You know, this is a really strong team. And there's a Bath City player who's just holding on. Is that Windsor again? Yeah, it is Owen Windsor. Yeah. Well, this might be sad if Owen Windsor has to go off. Yeah, he is forced off then, it looks like. Owen Windsor will be coming off. Diego's now said it's 7-0, Tommy. Diego, I'm afraid Paul's doing a fantastic job this afternoon, Diego. So, yeah, credit to Paul. I mean, you're missing out, sunshine. As Diego would have been doing commentary this afternoon, but Paul stepped in, and you're doing a very good job, Paul, I must say.
Thank you.
So, so it does look like then, yeah. Oh, no, it's going to be changed for Hampton Richmond Borough first. So leaving the field, number 9, Craig Fasamade, to please by the number 11, Junior Dixon.
Here he is, my first glimpse of Junior Dixon since he's arrived.
Yes, and it's my first time seeing Junior Dixon in a Hampton Richmond Borough shirt. And I look forward to seeing him because I do rate Junior Dixon quite highly. I think he's a good player, so I look forward to seeing what Junior Dixon can do.
I'm liking his height already. I think it's going to be a good partnership between him and Radari.
He was a part of that Boreham Wood side that got back to the National League. So there you go, 23, Owen Windsor. So Manny Yeboah comes on in replacement of Owen Windsor. So that is a great shame for Owen Windsor to have to come off after only playing 17 minutes of football. Diego, Paul's taking my job. Well, he is at the moment, Diego. But of course, we'll see you next time when you come back here as Hampton and Richmond just tried a little attempt on goal there.
I'll be honest, I think it was a cross.
I think you're more right. More of a cross there. I think you're right.
He does love a little miscued cross on goal, does Innocent. He's done it a couple times today.
Yeah, he does, yeah. So Charlie Sayers just trying to protect the ball down in the Hampton half and finds Atkinson back to Sayers and deflects off the Bath City player as Bath look to try and keep it alive, but it will go out for a throw into Bath City. And, well, we're just about to get the attendance, and it is 669, the attendance today, 669. So, well, to all 669 of you, thank you very much. Because
and have you packed your umbrella?
Well, yeah, you'd hope so. Because
you would?
with this weather, because it's been absolutely awful this afternoon. Hampton Richmond Borough then can start an attack here as Atkinson. Oh, and it's not quite going to find a Hampton Richmond Borough player. Instead, it's gone to Greenslade. Harry Thomas tries to collect, but Yeboah puts it out for a throw into Hampton Richmond Borough. Heading on to Silver into Dixon. Looking to find Radari, but then Tomlinson was there. Bit of head tennis in the centre into Greenslade. Oh, an inventive flick on there from Greenslade to find Yeboah. But Paul Lavely can win it. Oh,
that's
he's brought down there. Yeah, free kick to Hampton Richmond Borough.
He reached for his pocket there for a second.
And well, but no,
he's moved it away.
Yeah. So not going to see any more cheese for the moment.
No more cheese. Going to be a very boring cheese board.
Yeah, well. We haven't, well, I joked, so I can't remember what game it was. We had so many yellow cards you could make a charcuterie board. So, but we're not seeing any of that this afternoon.
Was it the Croydon game? I think it might have been the Croydon game.
I think it was the Croydon game, actually.
Ooh.
So Matt Rowley getting it clear, but going out for a throw-in. Throw-in for Bath City. And it's crossed in and safely in the hands of Matt Rowley. Rowley's long goal kick looking to find Radari and Dixon. And now Ronan Silver can start an attack here, charging forward. Here come the Beavers. Kai Innocent whips it in, away by Bath City, only as far as Gardner. Gardner's going to whip it back in again. Into Radari. Can Radari try and get a shot away? He can, but in the hands of Charlie Binns. Jeff Baker, the club should try and give everyone a free hot drink for turning up in the cold. Well, Jeff, that's a superb idea, and we should try and raise that with the hierarchy at Hampton and Richmond Borough. That would be a lovely little idea, wouldn't it? I'm all for that.
Oh, I'd love that.
I'd love one right now, Jeff, if I'm brutally honest with you, because my fingers are getting very cold.
Can they give up free hand warmers as well?
Yeah, I'd love that as well.
Ooh. Little hot water bottle.
Yeah. Ooh. So there's a free kick here for Bath City then. And it's going to be, is that Jenkins Davis to take?
It has looked very dark all of a sudden. Just realised.
It has, well, that is the Winter Nights drawing in ball,
yeah.
I think. And that's just headed out by Thomas for a corner to Bath City. Yeah, it has got dark all of a sudden. But that is, I suppose you could say that is famously associated with the evening's drawing in.
That is true, that is true.
But obviously, yeah, the rain doesn't help, really. But look at the floodlights, though. Those floodlights we had installed at the start of the season, really proving how great they are, illuminating the pitch as that corner comes in. It's deep at the back and then headed out for another corner to Bath City. Eastbourne got a goal back. Well, there you go. Goal for Eastbourne Borough then. It's 7-1 to Torquay United.
Getting Braziled at the moment.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah. Getting Braziled very much in that Germany game, wasn't it?
Oh.
Torquay United taking a bit of pity on Eastbourne Borough as the referee's just going to go to the melee of players in the penalty area there, just to say, relax everybody. You know, don't want it to be a messy corner. In comes the corner then. Away. Bath City still have it though. Jenkins-Davis back into the box at the back, and then comes off the back of Harry Thomas. So oh no, didn't apparently. So
I think it did. I think you were right. I think the rest wrong.
Well, there we go. Well, what do I know? Goal kick to Hampton Richmond Borough then, as we've had 74 minutes played here at Beverley Stadium. It's Hampton Richmond Borough 0, Bath City 1. That goal coming courtesy of the captain for the Romans, Kieran Parcell. From the corner, Matt Rowley just parried it away, but there was Kieran Parcell just to nod it in the top right-hand corner to give Bath City the lead for the moment.
I have to say, Hampton Richmond Borough, since the goal, haven't threatened as much as I thought they would.
No.
Not many chances.
It's proven to be a bit difficult for Hampton Richmond Borough. And then another goal kick for Hampton Richmond Borough, as they only have about 15 minutes left here to try and make something count, as Atkinson switches it to the side to Thomas, and then Thomas couldn't find Dixon, and it goes all the way through to Binns.
I feel like when we're playing our best stuff is when we've passed the ball around a bit, and I feel like we're maybe a bit eager to get that goal back, and trying to play it long, trying to force it a little bit.
So Atkinson back to Massey, and then that'll go out for a Hampton Richmond Borough throw. Oh, but
oh, there's a change.
On there will be a change then for Bath City. So leaving the field, number 19, Luke Rust, replaced by number 22, Matt Bowman. Oh, handball.
Oh, he's almost caught
Yeah.
that. That shit's got to be a yellow.
Bizarre. That's most bizarre.
No card?
No, surely there's a...
Look fairly deliberate to me.
Yeah. Oh.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Apparently deliberate handball's not a thing.
What do we know, Paul? What do we know about football? Goodness me. Right, free kick then for Hampton Richmond Borough then. Garner to take. Into Thomas, heads it on, but Greenslade is there to get it away, and it'll be a throw into Bath City.
Again, we're winning that first ball, but that second one, it's that second one every time. It falls to a Bath City player.
Yeah. So those second balls proving to be a challenge for Hampton Richmond Borough this afternoon. So throw for Bath City, is a bit of head tennis is going on, and Thomas tries to win it back, which he does. Well intercepted by Nathan Paul Laverley.
Got to go left. Just look at the space.
Nathan Paul Laverley on the charge though for Hampton Richmond Borough. This is nice for Nathan Paul Laverley. He might go for the shot. Oh, what a save. Nathan Paul Laverley on the charge. Wow, what an opportunity that was for Hampton and Richmond Borough, Paul.
What a chance. He's shown me right up, because I'm saying go left. They've gone right to Paul Laverley, and he's gone past 3, 4, 5 players. And his effort's gone towards the right corner. Great save from the Bath keeper.
Well, that is a fantastic opportunity Hampton Richmond Borough have had these last few moments. So, corner kick for Hampton Richmond Borough. In it goes. In the mixer, and then away. Oh, and then and then...
No, I think he's run into him there.
And Matt Rowley thumps it back to try... Oh, and there's an aerobatic... defensive header there, as Hampton Richmond Borough then can win it back then with Gardner. So let's go Beavers, come on, as well we are approaching Beaver time, but I have to admit it hasn't really been much Beaver time of late, sadly, but we can keep it alive.
It's Beaver time for Beaver time, you could say.
Oh my God, yes it is. It's Beaver time for Beaver time. I'm so with you on that, Paul. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's the Beaver time account? I'm sure we'll come in a minute. But anyway, another change for Hampton Richmond over there. So Davide Radari coming off then. And is that Reece Grego-Cox?
Here he is.
Oh, now we are in business then. So Reece Grego-Cox coming on for Radari, who has had, as far as all accounts, he's had a good game, I think.
A good return from injury.
Yes, a good return from injury, just hasn't been able to make it count. Atkinson as well.
That post feels like a long time ago.
Oh, and there we go, Sam Deadfield coming on, fantastic. So, free kick then for Hampton Richmond Borough, and it will be Sam Deadfield to take straight away his first involvement. In it comes. At the back post there, looking for Massey, headed away by Bath, but only as far as Paul Laverley. Still Paul Laverley wriggling away, edge of the penalty area, and then out for a corner. Come on, Hampton Richmond Borough. Here we go, Clinton Rhodes, here we go, yes, absolutely.
Big 10 minutes this.
We've got 10 minutes of regular time left to go here.
God, that Paul Laverley's really come alive in the last 15 minutes.
He absolutely is. In it comes, away. Sorry, I was too busy writing down the times of the substitutions there. And it goes out for a throw-in to Hampton Richmond Borough with Deadfield to take then into Ronan Silva. Dispossessed. But, oh no, it's going to be a throw-in. Oh, no.
I think it's gone out. I think it's gone out on the far side corner.
Goodness me, it's that rain again. Yeah. I can't see a thing.
Just looked like he just picked up the ball.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I thought he'd look like that. Anyway, corner kick for Hampton Richmond Borough then. What can the Beavers do from this? In it comes. It's deep. It's still alive, and Bath just about get it away then. But Reece Grego-Cox is there and collects it back to Gardner. Oh, lovely little footsteps from Gardner. Oh, he brought down there, referee! Oh my, wow, I cannot believe that's not been given, and Bath get it away. Oh, wow.
Didn't see much of the ball being got there.
Wow, no, I didn't either. The ball is still alive, and this is Nathan Paul Laverley on the edge of the penalty area now. Can he get a shot away? The Bromley low knee. Oh! Oh! What a goal! What a goal!
Oh my word! Yeah. Let's go!
What a goal that is! Yes!
Let's go!
Yes! Come on!
Come on!
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nathan Paul Laverley, the Bromley low knee, with a superb effort on goal, and he just digs it in to the top left-hand corner. What?
Oh
what
my
a goal!
Oh my word! What a goal!
Nathan Paul Laverley, we love you, son. Oh, what a goal that is!
Oh,
I've lost my voice.
I'm lost for words. I don't know how to describe that goal.
Well, do your best to try, Paul. For the viewers,
word.
Please.
I'll take the so you can get your voice back.
Yeah.
It's come through to Paul Laverley on the right-hand side, and he's one-on-one with his man, and he's kind of stood up, just waiting for the ball. He tries, and you think he's going to try and move it to his left foot, but no.
Oh, and this is Bath City on the attack, though. Into the box. Oh no. Oh, Brad Ash! Oh, and just goes wide. Oh, the game all of a sudden is livened up. It's Hampton and Richmond Borough 1, Bath City 1. 82 minutes gone here.
But no, instead of trying to cut him with his left, he's dinked it over the keeper from the edge of the...
honestly, that was one of the greatest goals I've seen in a long time. Oh.
Just no backlift, just stabbed it into the top left-hand corner.
Oh.
And the crowd's really livened up here.
It has really livened up at Beverley Stadium as Hampton and Richmond. Can they get the winner here? Beaver time is very much in play as we speak, but Bath City will not want to do that if they can help it. They'll try and get a goal themselves as Brad Ash is charging forward. But there is Harry Thomas to get it away. And start an attack now for Hampton Richmond Borough. And it's just gone out there for a throw-in to Bath City.
Is your voice all right?
Oh, I've lost my voice completely. Clint Rhodes, here we go. Yes, Lorna McWilliam, yes. Jack Lonigan, this is unreal. Diego Fuso. Emojis of celebrations. Oh. Yeah, my voice is...
Need some cough sweets.
Oh, I need some cough sweets, everybody.
Oh,
I just
God.
can't believe that goal. It was amazing.
Oh, it was incredible.
Jack Lonigan, bosh. Let's go get the winner now. Come on, lads. Yes, Jack, I completely agree. Oh,
Just came from absolutely nothing.
oh, wow.
But that's what we've been missing. A bit of
Yeah.
Paul Laverley magic.
Yeah, we've missed him so much. Oh, he just brings you a tear to your eye to watch.
And you saw how much it meant to him as well. He
Yeah, it means
wheeled
so
away,
much.
knee sliding into the
Oh,
crowd.
It means so much to Nathan Paul Laverley.
He wins that ball back so much.
Oh, he flew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need to. Oh, but anyway, can Hampton Richmond Borough get another goal here to potentially get all 3 points? As Kai Innocent now on the far side charging forward, he's got Reigns to deal with. Reigns can thump it away, and Charlie Sayers tries to give it a play up. Then Yeboah now charge forward on the far side, and he's found Ash. This calls for offside, and offside flag's gone up. And it wouldn't, well, Brad Ash wouldn't have scored anyway.
Brave defending from Thomas there to just leave him.
Someone grab some water for Johnny. Yeah, absolutely, Diego.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Very brave defending from Thomas there. He stepped and left his man, let him go offside.
yeah.
Brave, but excellent.
Oh.
Should we take a minute?
Well, we don't have a minute.
We don't
Paul.
have
We've got 5 left to. Oh, wow. It's still 7-0 apparently, Diego, for the Torquay game. It got ruled out.
Not even getting Braziled anymore.
Not even getting Braziled anymore, but this is the game you want to be watching in the National League South at the moment. 85 minutes gone at Beverley Stadium. Hampton and Richmond Borough 1, Bath City 1. That second goal coming courtesy of Nathan Paul Laverley with a lovely little dink over the keeper at the top corner. It was so beautiful. Bit of head tennis in the centre then, as Hampton Richmond can get it back then with Silver. Oh, and he's fouled there,
ref.
maybe. No, but play continues. This is Yeboah.
He's been very lenient today, the ref, I think.
He has been, and he finds Greenslade. Opportunity for Bar that goes into the box, and that was a lovely save there from Matt Rowley, as Matt Rowley rolls it out to Innocent to start the attack for Hampton and Richmond Borough. Reigns could get it away, finds Will Jenkins-Davis. Will Jenkins-Davis into the box. Oh, it's dangerous into Ash! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my God!
Whoa! That was so close. Oh, my
Apologies to headphone wearers.
God. Bradley Ash coming so close to potentially get the winner for the Romans.
How did he miss that?
It was a great ball into Brad Ash, but the shot just goes wide of the post. And Brad Ash couldn't convert, but it looked almost dead on goal, but it wasn't to be, as Hampton and Richmond Borough push forward here with Grego Cox into Dixon. Can Dixon try and get a shot away? He's dispossessed, and then Charlie Binns gets it away.
Oh, I don't know
Smith,
how Ash has missed that.
I don't know how Ash has missed that. Yeah.
Words English.
Yeah, words escape me. Is Paul Laverley's brought down there, maybe? Oh, but free kick, no.
Sorry?
Free kick. Free kick to Bath City then. Right, so 87 minutes played here at Beverley Stadium. Hampton Richmond Borough 1, Bath City 1. Free kick for the Romans. Will Jenkins-Davis.
That cough was needed.
Yeah. Oh, well, yes. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Right. Jenkins-Davis then into the mixer. Hampton Richmond get it away. Only as far as Greenslade.
Looks like Paul Laverley's just going up front now.
Oh, and Rowley punches it.
what
Oh, this is dangerous though. And Parcell just tries a little scissor kick type thing.
Little Paolo Di Canio sort of scissor kick.
Paolo Di Canio-esque. But it goes over the bar. Clint, you're going to need to learn sign language soon, Johnny. Well, yes, if I can't get my voice back, I might have to.
What's Nathan Paul Laverley in sign language?
Oh,
I'd love to know.
Yes. That is Nathan Paul Laverley in sign language. That's what that is. Right, so goal kick then. Matt Rowley then goes along with that goal kick. Bath City win it back though. Kai Innocent finds Grego Cox. Oh, and that's a nice challenge from Jack Batten to put it out of play for a throw to Hampton Richmond Borough. Grego Cox wants to take it quickly, goes back to Deadfield, into Grego Cox, and then it's dispossessed and Bath City have won it back. Charlie Sayers intercepts. You sense, you smell maybe that Hampton and Richmond Borough are desperately looking for that winner. Mark Smith, Fisherman's Friends needed. Yes, it absolutely is. Fisherman's Friend, they really do sort you out. They're better than Soothers and other cough sweets are available, but the Fisherman's Friend does sort you out. But anyway, free kick then, and it's Charlie Binns to take. That goes long.
Hampton Richmond certainly looking like they're more likely to score.
They certainly are, and Grego Cox has got the ball here now and looks, and he tries to pick out Nathan Paul Laverley with Greenslade on him. Oh, and that's come off Greenslade. That's going to be a throw into Hampton and Richmond Borough. Taken quickly into Silver. Silver tries to control, but that pitch is so wet and the conditions are so bad that it makes it very difficult for the players. Oh, and then a free kick for Hampton and Richmond here in a dangerous area.
This could be it.
Could this be the moment? There's going to be 4 additional minutes. 4 additional minutes left to play. Oh my gosh, could this be Beaver time? Could this be? Could Hampton and Richmond Borough make something really special here right at the death of this game? Harry Gardner standing over this free kick. It's whipped in, it looks good. There's a header there! Oh! Well, that was a good save from Charlie Binns to put it out for a corner.
Who was that? Is that Alan Massey? I think it's Massey.
I think it was Massey with a header.
Oh,
so a corner ball then for Hampton and Richmond Borough. Can they make it count? Can they make it count then? In these final moments, 4 additional minutes, 4 minutes remaining that were indicated by the 4th official. Corner ball, it comes in. Is it going to find the head of Massey? It does. Oh, that's oh my God! What a save! But it's still in play. Sayers shot deflected. Oh my goodness me! It's getting lively here. Silver to Paul Laverley. Paul Laverley. Oh, is he offside? Dixon.
Offside.
And it was a good save anyway.
I don't know who it's fallen to in the box there. Was it Innocent?
It might have been Innocent.
I think Massey headed it down. I think it was Innocent that headed it towards goal, and volleyed it towards goal.
Well, Charlie Binns, as I'm sure you can imagine, is going to take his time with this, I'm sure. So, I mean, but I will say, Paul, no, I don't want to say it, I don't want to jinx it, but
Just say football's being played.
Football is being played. But it'll be a throw-in now on the far side for Hampton and Richmond Borough. They really need to get this ball up into the Bath half and cause some problems. Deadfield, can he try and win it back? There's plenty of black and white shirts there. Oh, and it's going to be a free kick to Bath City, which is a shame.
I think that's a rare free kick for sitting on the ball.
Yeah, and is there a yellow card coming here? No, yes, maybe, no. Okay, free kick then.
Unsurprisingly, no yellow card.
So, 90 seconds now. 90 seconds left, and Bath City have a free kick. So Hampton and Richmond Borough just need to win it back if they can. Oh, shot on goal! Oh my God, it's 2-1 to Bath. What a strike from Bath City to break Hampton and Richmond Borough hearts. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Jordan Tilson with a shot from the edge of the box, and it's a great goal, to be fair.
You just knew it was going to happen, didn't you?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak at Beverley Stadium. When you thought luck was going to go your way, it changes at the very end with a strike from Jordan Tilson. And it'll be a yellow card as well for Ronan Silva. I don't know whether that was for protesting or what, but
yeah, it's a great goal from Tilson. It's the free kick has come in. It's been headed down by Bar City player, and he's just on the half volley, just put it in the top right corner from 25 yards.
Such a shame, Paul. Such a shame.
For such a good performance as well.
Well, we've had all of the time to play then. We might have one last opportunity for Hampton and Richmond Borough. There might be one last chance if they can. I've got to say, I don't think Hampton and Richmond Borough played badly, if I'm honest. I think it'll be really unlucky throw in for Hampton and Richmond then.
Yeah, it was only minutes ago that we were saying it's all Hampton and Richmond Borough.
Oh, I was going to jinx. Do you know what I was going to say? I didn't want to jinx it. I said I'll take a 1-1.
Oh, good. Well,
I was going to say I'll take a 1-1, but obviously it's now 2-1 to Bath, so I should have probably said it, and then maybe that goal wouldn't have happened. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I'll take right now, a corner.
But it is a corner. You're right, Paul. There is a corner for Hampton Richmond Borough. The roof will come off if Hampton and Richmond Borough. Matt Rowley's come up for it. Oh, and the referee said stop that.
Good, because it wasn't a very good corner.
There's a bit of argy-bargy in the centre, in the mixer. Well, could they do it? Could Hampton and Richmond Borough, when it's been so bitterly unlucky at the very end there, could they get themselves back on level terms, headed towards the goal, and it's away? Oh. Surely this might be it. Shot deflected.
Oh, another corner.
Another corner?
Yeah.
Another corner. Come on, Hampton and Richmond Borough. Can you do it, you Beavers? Come on.
We're in the 6th minute of 4.
Oh. Right. Last chance saloon here for Hampton and Richmond. Ball comes in from dead field. Headed away. Can they keep it alive? Paul Laverley just about does. Rowley's there.
Oh, Rowley, show us your footwork.
He's picking around. It's gone out to Deadfield in a bit of space on the edge of the area. It's got to go to he's got to shoot. He's got to shoot. Deadfield shot. Headed headed away. And I think that's time. And that's time. Hampton and Richmond Borough 1, Bath City 2. First goal coming courtesy of Kieran Parcell from the corner in the first half.
Second half.
Oh, sorry, second half. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
Feels ages ago.
It does feel ages ago, doesn't it? Well, that first goal coming courtesy of Kieran Parcell in the second half from the corner. And then Hampton Richmond Borough get themselves back on level terms with a superb effort. Oh, and there's a yellow card for Luke Ruddick. Oh, and, oh no, Massey might be in the... Oh, no!
No, it's innocent, I think.
No, it's a red card for Luke Ruddick. Luke Ruddick from the bench has got a red card. Oh, no. Well, a bit of protesting from the Hampton and Richmond staff. Luke Ruddick has seen red at the very end.
I think Grego Cox was involved in there. I think he got booked.
And did Grego Cox get booked as well?
I think so.
Well, I've got to say, what a bitter ending it has been for Hampton and Richmond Borough. You're going in the clubhouse? No, I'll see you in a second. I'll see you out there in a second. What a bitter ending it has been for Hampton and Richmond Borough. It looks like there's been some bookings at the end. And the Hampton Richmond Borough players bitterly disappointed with that result, it would seem, of course. But yet, Nathan Paul Laverley with that superb goal. But then right at the very end, Bar City with a superb strike from Jordan Tilson, it has to be said. A similar goal to the one that they did earlier last season when they came here in April. Similar goal at the edge of the box. Bang in the goal. Good goal from them, to be fair, but I don't feel they deserved it. Hampton and Richmond Borough really deserved that, really deserved the result there tonight, this evening.
Yeah, I have no words, really.
No.
There's not much you can say. I think Hampton, especially in the second half, all the chances, everything, all the momentum, and football is rubbish sometimes. It really is.
Football really is rubbish sometimes. I mean, I thought Hampton Richmond Borough really deserved at least a point there. but it sadly wasn't to be. We go again. Great commentary, guys. Until next time, Clint, thank you very much, sir. I think it's about time you're going to get to bed, I think, down in Perth, Australia, but thank you very much, Clint, for tuning in. But, yeah, I mean, so, yeah, Paul, just your final words on that game.
Final words. Yeah, I think we go again. I think it was summed up in the chat there. We go again. We have no choice, really. But I think we can take what we can, take the positives, because there are plenty, but no cigar.
Just wasn't to be. Hampton Richmond will be at home on Tuesday night to Tunbridge Angels, where you must feel they've got to try and get something from that game, as I do feel the performance from Hampton Richmond Borough today was good, or much better than I've seen of late, but sadly luck was not on our side today. And on that note, Paul, would you like to go through the full-time scores in the Enterprise National League South, please?
So Chippenham Tunbridge Angels finished 1-0 to Chippenham. And then it was Dagenham and Redbridge 1, Maidenhead 0. Maidenhead also down to 10 men in that game. Dorking 3, Maidstone 0. Ebbsfleet 2, Chesham 1. Enfield 5, Farnborough 1. Lots of goals for Enfield there.
Gosh.
Hemel Hempstead 0, Horsham 1. Hornchurch 1, Totton 1. Still 3 minutes to play in that game. Salisbury 3, Chelmsford 0. Slough Town 1, Worthing 2, so Worthing have come from behind there. Torquay 7, Eastbourne 0 has been reported many times throughout this game. And then Weston-super-Mare 1, Dover 1.
Well, there we go then. Well, Paul, what a fantastic debut from yourself, sir. Diego, if you're still listening, sunshine, you got a bit of competition there, as Paul's done superb this afternoon.
It's easy to commentate on a good game, though, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose, but it had a really fiery ending to this game, but it wasn't to be again for Hampton and Richmond Borough, as it's another defeat for the Beavers at home, but they could hopefully go back to winning ways if they can on Tuesday night at home to Tunbridge Angels. So wasn't to be again for Hampton and Richmond Borough this afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in on the watch along. Jack Lonergan, Payne, yes, absolutely feel you with that, Jack, and Lorna as well. Disappointing result, but thanks for another superb commentary, much better than BBC Scotland Sports sound. Wow, Lorna, that is quite the compliment. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Well, you're welcome back anytime, of course, Lorna. Thank you very much for your kind words. And on that note then, we'll say goodbye for this evening then, as sadly not to be today for Hampton and Richmond Borough, as all 3 points go back down the A4 to Somerset, to Bath City. But Hampton and Richmond will be back home here on Tuesday night at home to Tunbridge Angels. So thank you very much for tuning in on the watch along today. I've been Johnny Luter.
I've been Paul Edwards.
Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a good evening.
See ya.